here. We are the students of class 9 from JNV Srikakulam. We are here before you to continue the yesterday's topic, natural resources. Myself Maithili.
Myself Latna.
Myself Ramya Sri.
Myself Haripriya.
Myself Tanishq.
My topic is about nitrogen cycle. Let me explain about it. Before going to this topic, can anyone say about how much nitrogen present in the atmosphere? Yes. 78% of nitrogen present in the atmosphere. Nitrogen cycle in biosphere involving in conversion of elemental nitrogen, which means element in the form of element, the nitrogen converts into simple molecules. It is converted in soil and water. And then it entered into living being to form complex molecules which break down ultimately to release the nitrogen back into air. Okay, it is also very essential to form nucleic acids, amino acids, proteins, enzymes, and so on. These substances form more about these substances form a bulk of protoplasm.
Hello. Children. అక్కడ ఉండి ఏం చేస్తాం రాక ఈ పని సమస్య ఏంటి చేస్తాను నువ్వేం చేస్తావు ఫస్ట్ అది ఇవాళ నీకు ఉద్యోగం కావాలి మళ్ళీ ఉద్యోగం కావాలి కావాలన్నా
It is also mostly found in alkaloids and urea, so that we can apply urea to plants and then it will
people are there.
Nitrogen. This rhizobium bacteria is present in the root nodules of legumes. Legumes are the plants which gives us pulses. Other than these bacteria, there is a other manner to convert the nitrogen to its forms. During lightning, the high temperatures and high pressures cause the nitrogen to convert its forms like nitrates and nitrates. These nitrates and nitrates are also called as oxides of nitrogen. These oxides will dissolve in water so that the nitrogen will convert into nitric and nitrous acids. Plants generally take nitrates and nitrates and then it will form amino acids. These amino acids is useful to form proteins. This formation of proteins is called nitrogen assimilation. And then when the plant will die or the animal will die, the bacteria present in the surrounding areas will convert the nitrogen into nitrates and nitrates and then release back into the air. So that this is a nitrogen cycle in the atmosphere which is repeatedly happens. Now my topic is completed. My friend will explain about the carbon cycle.
Okay, I think you have understood very well about nitrogen cycle. Now I am going to explain the another topic, that is carbon cycle. Carbon is considered the basis of life because the plants mainly the sources of plants is mainly required carbon, and plants are required to us and animals also. Due to this, the carbon is considered the basis of life, and carbon is found in various forms on the earth, in elemental state as diamond, and in combined state as carbon dioxide and carbohydrates, etc. When this carbon the carbon consists, the availability of carbon in the environment is mostly important, and for the maintenance of plants and animals. From the carbohydrates formed by the proteins, fats, nucleic acids, etc., the organic compounds such as proteins, fats, nucleic acids are formed plant tissues. These plant tissues are when these plant tissues are eaten by the herbivorous animals, these carbon particles present in the plant tissues are passed from plant tissues to the animal tissues, then to the carnivorous. Then some of the carbon compounds present in the environment is passed to the compounds of animals and to the plants. When now inorganic substances, that is methane. The methane content in air is increasing due to the increment in number of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels were formed from the buried underground bodies of dead plants and animals. These dead plants and animals are this leads to the formation of coal in the presence of in the case of plants, and the formation of natural gas in petroleum in the case of marine animals. We all know marine animals are nothing but octopus, fishes, tortoise, etc. This carbon dioxide and again sent to burn in the automobiles and factories, and then again the carbon dioxide present is added to the environment. This is the cycle always takes place in the environment. The next topic will be continued by that.
Greenhouse effect. Before going to know about greenhouse effect, we have to know what is greenhouse. Greenhouse is nothing but a glass enclosure in which we grow the tropical plants in a colder climates. We grow the tropical plants in a colder climates because the interior of the greenhouse is very warm. It allows the solar radiations to pass through it, and it reflects the radiations with a longer wavelength. And greenhouse effect is due to the glass panes and radiatively active gases, which allows the solar radiations to pass through them, and which reflects the longer wavelengths. So suppose this is a land. It allows the solar radiations to get in, and with some longer wavelength radiations will reflect back. The gas which is present in the atmosphere is known as radiatively greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are nothing but radiatively active gases which are present in our atmosphere. Can anyone guess what are the examples of radiative greenhouse gases?
CO2 methane.
Yes, you are right. The examples of greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbons and nitrous oxide. The effect caused by carbon dioxide in atmosphere is 60%. And the effect caused by methane is 20%. And effect caused by chlorofluorocarbons is 16%. And the effect caused by nitrous oxide is 4%. Can anyone say what is the actual temperature of our Earth? is minus 20 degrees Celsius. In minus 20 degrees Celsius, there are no living organisms can survive on our earth. The concentration levels of carbon dioxide present in our atmosphere is increasing since 1750 AD. In the year 1750, the concentration levels in our atmosphere is 228 ppm. And in the year 2000, the concentration levels of our carbon dioxide is 368 ppm. And in the year 2013 is 400 ppm. It is increasing since 1750 AD. More, the carbon dioxide levels in our atmosphere are increased in 21st century due to the uses of fossil fuels and burning of forests, etc.
Look at the world side also.
In our atmosphere, there is 14,000 million tons of carbon dioxide. And raising the temperature of surface of the earth and its immediate change in atmosphere is known as global warming. And here my topic is completed. The next topic will be continued by my friend.
Here I am about to tell my topic about oxygen cycle. Can anybody say what is oxygen cycle? Before we are knowing about the oxygen cycle, we want to know what is oxygen. Oxygen is a very abundant element which is found in atmosphere on our earth. Oxygen is a very abundant element which is found on Earth, is about the 21% in the atmosphere, and which is occurs essentially in the crust, and also found in the air in the presence of carbon dioxide. In the crust, it is found as in silicon and as carbohydrates, and also it is found in sulfate, carbonate, and also in nitrate and some other minerals. And oxygen is also helpful in breaking of substances in biological molecules like and it is also helpful in biological molecules breakdown. Examples like carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids, and also in proteins. And the oxygen cycle means the cycle which the oxygen cycle means which maintains the oxygen levels in the atmosphere, and also and oxygen getting from the atmosphere is mainly used in the three forms of and most of the oxygen is used in the combustion, respiration and formation of nitrogen oxides, and the major amount of oxygen is coming from the photosynthesis process, and which is also broad outline of the oxygen cycle in the nature. And now the oxygen is coming and used in the atmosphere. And oxygen coming from the atmosphere is taken by the animals or plants by respiration, and they are releasing carbon dioxide and water molecules. And again the carbon dioxide which is exhaled by the animals are taken in the process of photosynthesis to make the organic molecule to take food by the plants. And in this process the plants are releasing oxygen in the respiration, and which is also again coming into atmosphere also. You know, oxygen is most important thing in the respiration, and also it is taken in many processes. But in some cases, like oxygen is also poison the bacteria, and also in the nitrogen fixation, the oxygen is the nitrogen fixation by the bacteria is done in the absence of oxygen. And my topic is completed and continued by
As my friend told about oxygen, and now I'm going to continue with ozone layer. Ozone is a triatomic oxygen molecule. Can anyone say what is the formula of ozone? Yes, the chemical formula for ozone is O3, and ozone is very poisonous gas for living organisms, and it is present in a appreciable concentration in stratosphere. Can anyone say how many layers are present in atmosphere? Yes. present from troposphere is present from 10 to 15 kilometers. Stratosphere is present from 15 to 50 kilometers, in which ozone layer is present from 25 to 30 kilometers. Mesosphere is present from 50 to 85 kilometers. Thermosphere is present from 85 to 130, and thermosphere is also known as ionosphere. Exosphere is the outermost layer present in the atmosphere. It is present from 130 kilometers to and above. Now ozone layer. Ozone layer is thin layer of ozone present in the stratosphere, which protects life on the earth from sun's harmful UV rays. Can anyone say what is meant by UV rays? Yes. UV rays are the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays, and they also cause damage to earth. There are 3 types of ultraviolet rays. There are 3 types of ultraviolet rays. They are UVA, UVB and UVC. UVA is not absorbed by ozone. UVB is mostly absorbed by ozone and some of it reaches to the earth. UVC is completely absorbed by ozone and normal oxygen. Ozone layer is also known as ozonosphere, ozone shield and ozone blanket. Because it covers our earth like a blanket, so it is known as ozone blanket. This layer is very important as it filters out the sun's harmful UV radiation. And these UV rays filters out these rays separates the ozone into oxygen and molecular oxygen. a large hole over Antarctic region. These you can observe that in these three pictures that the whole over Antarctic region has widened because this is because of the depletion of ozone layer. Depletion of ozone layer is caused by certain harmful chemicals known as ozone depleting substances or ODS. Some of the important and harmful ODS are CFC, halogens, nitrogen oxides, other oxides and chlorides. And the most important, dangerous and harmful one is CFC. CFC is present in aerosols, propellants, refrigerants, shaving foams, spray agents in scents and other functions. Mainly, chlorine is mainly present in CFC, which causes more damage to the ozone. One fluorine atom can cause damage to 1 lakh oxygen atoms. Effects: 1% of decrease of ozone layer can cause damage and allowance of 2 more percentage of UV rays, and this causes damage to humans as skin cancers, weakens the immune system, and causes damage to our eyesight, which also allows other mutations to enter into our atmosphere. And this is also causes this also causes damage and decrease the yield of the crop. Thank you. My topic is completed.
Now our topic is completed. If anyone have doubts, you can ask.
What is meant by ppm?
ppm is nothing but parts per million. It is a unit which is used to measure the pollutants, concentration of pollutants in atmosphere and water.
If anyone have doubts, comment in the comment section. Thank you.